We're also learning this morning that Pope Francis will not take part in this weekend's Holy Year events due to an ongoing illness. The 88-year-old pontiff has been suffering from a respiratory infection and has been in the hospital since Friday. NBC's Molly Hunter has the very latest for us. Molly, good morning.
Laura, good morning to you. Now, Pope Francis has now canceled even more public-facing events through the weekend, but the Vatican says this morning he had a peaceful fifth night in the hospital and ate breakfast. And you guys, that is a key detail, doctors say, because it means he is well enough to stomach food.
This morning, another update from the Vatican on the Pope's serious case of bronchitis. A new statement says the Holy Father continues to be without fever, adding his clinical condition is stable.
We came to pray for our Pope. He's not feeling fine, so we came to pray for him.
On Monday, the Vatican offering a new detail. Pope Francis is fighting a polymicrobial infection of the respiratory tract, which has led to a further modification of the therapy, adding test results indicate a complex clinical picture that will require an appropriate hospital stay. But how long exactly, the Vatican didn't say.
The Pope is hospitalized with a pretty serious infection. It's called a polymicrobial infection because it's not just one, but possibly two or more bacteria causing this degree of an infection.
But complicating his treatment, his age, and numerous health challenges over the years. Bronchitis multiple times recently, a severe case of pneumonia a few years ago, multiple surgeries for an abdominal hernia, as well as his colon, and when he was a young man, part of his lung was removed. Francis has also struggled with mobility issues in recent years. Lingering knee and back pain means he often uses a wheelchair at public events, sometimes a cane or a walker. But the spiritual leader of the world's 1 billion Catholics rarely slows down.
He's exposed to so many of the people that we're seeing right now who are sick with flu, RSV, COVID, and a number of other viruses around the world.
While Francis is heeding doctors' advice, he's also downplayed his health issues. In his autobiography, Hope, out last month, he writes, "I am well. The reality is, quite simply, that I am old."
Also in his book, talking about lingering physical ailments, the Pope writes, the church is governed using the head and the heart, not the legs. At this point, no word yet on when he might be discharged from the hospital. Guys?
All right, Molly, thank you.
This morning, tens of millions of Americans are facing another